Grand Rising, beautiful souls. Top of the morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? What's your plans for the weekend? So I am gonna hop right in today. Get some things done. Let me how's everyone doing? Please don't forget to like and subscribe, share, even if you feel like any of my videos resonated with you. Please share them and like and subscribe. I have some meditation music on in the background. Throat chakra meditation. I'm still just going to cleanse the energy. One more time, that felt good. Alrighty then. You know I have to start with my prayers for children, especially since today is my firstborn birthday. I have a 17-year-old. I'm grateful for that. Mama's babies. So today's prayer for our children by James Banks. Today is work of your hands. The Lord has filled Basil with the Spirit of God, giving him great wisdom, ability, and expertise in all kinds of crafts. He is a master craftsman. Exodus 35:31-32. What is it you want my child to do, Lord? Samuel was young when you called him, so was David, and John the Baptist hadn't even been born. Still, your Spirit was at work in them, shaping and molding them to accomplish just what you wanted them to accomplish in life. I pray this for my child as well, Father. I ask that you will use me to encourage him in his life's work, whatever it may be. But here I know I also have to be careful not to force my will or my way. We can make our plans, but you determine our steps. May your will be done in his life and work. I pray he will follow you into whatever work you have planned for him. When he is still trying to determine what he should do, I pray he will ask you for guidance and that you will make the way so clear he cannot miss it. Please also give him the wisdom to understand, and his work is his calling and a gift from you. Whatever he does, I pray that he will work at it all with all his heart as someone working for you and not for himself. May his work be your work, Lord. May your hand be on him so that you are moving through him to accomplish good things. Please bless him in his work, Lord, just as you were with Joseph and gave him success in whatever he did. I pray that you will show favor in my child, but I also ask that he will never say to himself, I have achieved this wealth with my own strength and energy. Please give him the grace to humbly understand that you are the one who gives us power to be successful. Any ability or intelligence we have, including the strength to apply it, is simply a gift from you. Please keep him from the idolatry of self and things, Father. May he comprehend that money is your tool in his hands to further your work and bless others. I pray he will know the joy of bringing the whole tithe into your house, so you will throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessings that there will not be room enough to store it. May he use his worldly resources to benefit others so they may know you. And when his work on earth is completed, I pray he will hear you say, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." Amen. I want the greatness for my children and all the children of the world. Any child who knows to come to God and go before and say, "Guide me, I need your help." I pray that it's given to them. In Jesus' name, amen. That was a beautiful message on today. Grab your tea, grab your water. Grab whatever you need. Okay, let's hop right into this message. I don't think I have that much time this morning. I'm always pressed for time. Man. Let's invite divine holy white light, angel guides, guardian angels, spirit guides, and our ancestors this morning to provide us with some clear collective messages on the energy and the messages we have for this weekend. Let's see what's out here. What messages do we have for the collective, Lord? What is the energy? What is the energy for the weekend? Okay, I'll take 2 cards, 3 cards. Whatever you want us to know. Judgment. Okay. Whoa. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Oh. I thought another card popped out. Guess not. Well, guess it did. 2 of Wands. Wow. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, the Sun. The Sun card. This message could be for a Leo. But I will say great things are on the horizon. Yes. Judgment, Ace of Wands, and 2 of Wands. Hold on 1 second, guys. Guys and gals, whoever may be here this morning. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to run 2 home offices as well. guys work on my creativeness. So I have to make sure I'm logged in on time for my team. Okay, so while I'm waiting on this computer to get up, we'll just start with the Judgment card. We'll start with the Judgment card. So I want to say that some of you may actually be coming into your awakening. You may be waking up to something, maybe a creation, maybe something that you've been working on for a long time is starting to work for you and flourish for you. Or maybe you're just tapping into yourself, you know, tapping into your self-awareness, which is a great thing. It feels like it's very liberating to be tapped into yourself, knowing who you are. But when the Fool encounters the Judgment, and when I say the Fool, I'm not calling you or anyone foolish. I'm just saying that you're taking this leap, you're taking this blind faith, and you're stepping into who you are, who you're becoming. So when you encounter the Judgment, it is hearing the resounding call of your own spirit, looking beyond self. So again, the Judgment card signifies rebirth. I know this sounds funny, but look at the way this cloth is wrapped around this angel. It kind of looks as if she's holding a baby. For those who are mothers, we know what that looks like. So, yeah, it could be someone who's renewing themselves, rebirthing themselves again. So another thing about the Judgment card, that the Judgment card is a card of, how can I say this? It's like a messenger card. So it's a message from your higher self, though. It's a message from the divine. It's a message from your higher consciousness. So with that being said, it's where you bring awareness in. Once your higher consciousness starts communicating with you, and you start, in fact, communicating back by understanding what your consciousness is telling you, then you will conduct yourself within that way. You'll conduct yourself within that energy. You'll start understanding where you fit in and where you belong in this world. So judgment is being called on someone or some things. Like, have you ever experienced a moment of like sudden realization that would change your life for good, change your course of action for good and forever? I did. I went through that. I really did. And I first went through the dark night of the soul before I was able to start receiving clear messages from my higher conscious. So I guess my question would be, what revelation have you had recently? What recent changes have you had? And do you listen to these messages when you receive them? Do you hear, do you hear clearly? Or do you just ignore them? And a lot of times when I say, do you hear? This is that still small voice that's inside of your head that sounds like you. That is your higher consciousness communicating with you. So I would tell you to follow your purpose, whatever you're doing or you're choosing to do, or this new creative thing that you're tapped into. follow your purpose. Align yourself with the highest purpose and follow your calling. Now is the time for you to actually banish your fears, any negative emotions, any outdated beliefs, old ways of thinking. It's time to banish that energy and make strong decisions. Make strong decisions on what you're working with. That requires you to be sure of your path. So embrace your rebirth. That's what I would say. Embrace your rebirth. And just pay attention. Since you are awakening to things, start by looking at yourself with honesty. Be honest with the things that you do like and don't like about yourself. Not anyone else, about yourself. Be honest with those things. And also keep in mind that challenges, successes, and failures are all meant to help you, not break you. So keep that in mind. Please, please, please keep that in mind. Ooh, our next card is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so whatever question that you've been having about your business or your relationship, this is a true yes card. Some of you are even thinking about traveling or relocating from where you are now. It could be a new home, new business, new country, new state. Spirit is saying, yes, make that move. Make that move. Make that move. Go ahead and move forward. But the Ace of Wands mostly speaks about our inspiration, our ideas and creativeness, and our vision, and most importantly, new projects. So with that, I believe that whoever you are, you have been working on something, or you've been thinking about working on something new and taking off with this new project. Do it. It's definitely for you. I tell people all the time, if something makes you hesitant to do it, or if you feel nervous about it, that's the exact thing you should be doing. Because there is going to be some greatness on the other side of that wall, on the other side of that door, that's just waiting for you to tap in, waiting for you to open and say, I'm here. So definitely do it. So the wands actually, like I said, it signifies creativity and inspiration, and the ace represents the wellspring of the creative vision. So if you have new ideas, they have a very strong, your new ideas have a very strong potential to become a reality. So if you go ahead and hit the ground running, just step into it, start doing it, you'll see that this will actually be something great for you, to benefit you. So also keep in mind that wands channel power. And what I mean by that is they channel power to open up possibilities for you. So the thing of it is, you can't wait. You can't sit on this creative idea. It's time for you to get moving, because you don't want it to flash before your eyes. You must go ahead and grasp this wand with confidence, excitement, and be enthusiastic. Have enthusiasm about what you're doing. No one else has to believe in you but you. You know, you have to make others believe in you. But why would someone believe in you when you don't? So believe in you. Believe that you already possess the infinite powers within. So just know that. Just know that you already possess the powers within. You see that? You hold the wand. You put everything together. You have what it takes. You definitely have what it takes. You have the power, you have the motivation, you even have the imagination. But have you started using it? Have you started putting it together? What does it feel like for you to know that you have so much infinite power within that you're not using? I don't think that you feel very well about that. So ask yourself, what could happen if you put your doubts aside and just try realizing your vision? Have you meditated on it? Have you projected images to see what you would look like already there, already successful? So with the Ace of Wands, my message to you would be to welcome inspiration. You know, open your eyes up to possibilities. Look for examples and other people and mentors of what you're doing to help you along the way. I don't know, maybe a new friend will come along, maybe someone you know, maybe someone you don't know will come along and help you. But when you actually channel your energy, when you want to do something, you can take one step at a time to go there, do some research to help unclear your vision. But you have to take those steps to start moving forward, because judgment is being called. Whatever it is that you're called to do, judgment is being called for you right now to make this decision on this idea. I feel like some of you should actually be, I don't know, some of you should be doing some kind of charity or work for the Most High. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you know you should be doing? It's time to tap into that ability. Forget what other people have to say. People are always going to say things about you, whether good or bad. There's always going to be naysayers. So let them talk. Let them talk. But don't let the talk stop you from creating and developing and inspiring others. Don't let it stop you. Okay, so the last card we have is the Two of Wands. And this is going to be happening this weekend, because this is the weekend energy. So you're going to find and rebirth to your new self, your higher self. Sometime throughout this weekend, something's going to happen you to make you tap, 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 tap in. Okay, so yes, like I said, someone's planning. Someone is planning something. The Two of Wands speaks of planning, details, making decisions, preparation, and actually exploring. Like someone may feel the need to explore. Your favorite color could also be yellow. You could be thinking about moving somewhere that has a balcony. Hell, you could be even standing on a balcony right now, watching your phone, looking at your phone, watching this reading. So you could be doing all of those things. But the Two of Wands, excuse me. The Two of Wands actually molds new ideas into concrete plans. So that means you are writing down your plans, you're putting them on a vision board, you're making a business plan or whatever, and you're planning to turn those ideas into solid evidence. So this card represents a stage where you're making preparations in your life. You could be discovering new details about the project that you've been working on. So I feel like this spark of creation is going to help you develop like your long-term plans. It's going to give you more of okay, this is it. This is it. This is what I need to do. This is exactly how I need to do it. You're going to step into that type of energy. So that you can create something that's going to be solid for the future and help you meet your goals quicker, help you I wouldn't say quicker, but help you attain the goals that you're reaching for. Let's just put it that way. So in order to do this, you are definitely going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to be courageous and willing to do this without fear. Like, the fear may be there, but you're going to have to ignore that fear. Because right now, the reason why you have to ignore the fear is because right now your creative ideas and dreams are coming into fruition. So you're taking the steps to actually know the unknown. And that's a great thing, because you're taking these steps and you don't know what the future holds, but you do know that you have a plan and you need to be spontaneous about it. You know, are you excited or are you nervous? How can you actually learn what will be required of you? What are you doing to learn the things that will be required of you? At this moment, things are beginning to shape for you. So don't be afraid of the unknown. The best kind of learning actually happens by doing it. I'm a big believer of life is your greatest teacher and also provides you with the greatest lessons. So don't be afraid of what it is. You know, work out the needs, the kinks or neeks, however you say it, the good and the bad. You know, work it out and separate it so you can have a clear vision of what you need to do to avoid things, or like to avoid setbacks or downfalls. And don't be frightened about it. Just do it. You know, you're tapping in and you're moving closer to where you want to be. And just know that where you're going and what it takes to get there is feasible. You can do this. You already have everything inside of you. But your planning is going to help you identify where to find support on your paths, who to go to. Remember, I just said you might need a mentor or someone who, or even, you know, YouTube is full of do-it-yourself videos or self-help videos. So there's so much knowledge out here that you can obtain if you just take the time to create and move forward on the positive ideas that you're having instead of sitting there. So just do it. You have to start somewhere, and it's better you start now than later. Okay, so the divine is telling you, you need to do this now. You need to start walking forward now. Yes, this is going to benefit you. It might even make you very wealthy. So go ahead and start planning to move forward. And again, you could very well be a Leo, but just know that great things are on the horizon for you. Once you start doing this, once you start taking that initiative and moving forward, to get this done. And I feel like you're someone who may need a little bit of healing. You may have been discouraged by people around you who should support you or should be supporting you, but instead they've been just trying to find ways to knock you off your path. So let's see here, what healing mantras you can use. What mantras will work for you? You can write these mantras down, put them, you know, on a sticky note over your desk or in the bathroom. I love the bathroom because it's the first place I go in the morning when I wake up to brush my teeth, refreshing, and I look on the wall and I say my mantras or my affirmations. So the first mantra we have is grounding my energy. So message here, you need to ground your energy. And it's safe to be in my body. So with that being there, I would say work on your root chakra. You may be feeling a little unbalanced. You may be feeling unwanted. You may be feeling left out. And those are all signs that you have a unaligned root chakra. So the way you can align your root chakra, listen to root chakra meditations. Wear red, eat apples, or, you know, red grapes. Drink red juice, red smoothies, and wear red colors. That's really going to help you ground yourself and bring your root chakra into alignment. Okay? And also, you can go on YouTube or Google and just put in root chakra affirmations. I would encourage you to speak those affirmations aloud over yourself for 21 days and sit back and watch how things change for you. Watch how your mind starts making you feel a more sense of security. And then you'll know that your root chakra is back aligned. What other mantras do we have? Oh, processing grief. So some of you could have lost someone near and dear to you, or far and dear to you. But here it says, my losses prove how deeply I loved. So if you have lost someone, my condolences to you, sweet baby. But let that pain empower you. And what I mean by that is, I'll use myself as an example. Me and my grandfather were so close. We're best friends. Best of freaking friends ever. And I love that man to the death of me, to the death of him, to the end of the world. That was my best friend. And when he passed away, I was hurt. I was broken. I was so freaking sad. I didn't know I could get it. I didn't know I could fall into an emotion that deep, man. But I did. And I wanted to give up on everything. But instead of giving up, I used the love that I had for him and the hurt to empower me to do better and keep going. Because before he passed away, he told me he was proud of me. He was the only person in my family that told me he was proud of me. So that meant a lot to me. And I felt like if I gave up now that he's gone, I would in fact be a failure. And nothing that was ever said or done meant anything because I gave up. So instead, I pushed through. I pushed through. And I'm still pushing. So let your losses prove how deeply you love by continuing to push through, because that loved one wants the best for you. And that could be something that's holding you back from tapping into your creativity or moving forward on this idea. Maybe you started it with them, but the divine wants you to know that, hey, keep pushing through. Your love is not in vain. And your love is not lost, and everything that you've done is not in vain. Okay, so the last mantra we have, and the blue actually resonates with the throat chakra. So, releasing expectations. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. So that's your mantra. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. So release expectations. And for some reason, I'm wanting to say release control. Stop trying to control the situation and how things should come out, because you're expecting too much. Only being has the ability to control is the higher being. is God himself. It's the universe. We have no control. The only thing we have is the right to take steps moving forward to try to, do things in the correct manner. But you don't have control of the outcome. You only have control of what you're doing to get there. So, and if you fail, once you get there, well, guess what? Now you failed and you've learned and understand why you failed. So now it's time to fix it. That's all you can do, is take that failure and learn from it, so that you don't fail again in the same way. You might fail again, but don't fail again in the same way. That's all. So always be creating and always be conducting yourself in a way that you're not expecting much from others. Don't even expect a lot from yourself. Because when you don't reach that expectation, then you really feel like a failure. So don't do it. I want to get a message from the angels really quick before we go. I want to see what the angels have to say to you. I don't know, but this was there. Forget him and her and move on. That's for someone. I don't know who it's for, but it's for somebody. Well, I'm not reading all of these. I'm sorry. I am so sorry being a little lazy, but I have a team to go lead, and I'm on my way there because they're going to be asking questions soon, so I can't take up too much. Okay. So we have two. Now remember, we had the Judgment card, which is all about rebirth. So now we have message 2727, which is all about rediscovering yourself. Rediscovering yourself. So discover your capabilities. Use them to advance your life for the better at all times. Enjoy your things in life, but you need to remember who you are at the core, and use that to move forward with all that you are at the core. And oh shoot, I said it twice. And use that to move forward with all that you're going after in life. Your angels want you to live free of labels, including those that your possessions can give you. Your life is full of all kinds of positive things and attributes. Remember the importance of this. So your life is full of all kinds of positive things and attributes. Use them. 2752, you could be seeing the numbers 2752. And that speaks of decision making. Stop listening to what other people think you should do and follow your own path. This is a reminder from the divine forces that your planning will determine the fruit that you will achieve in the future. Your guardian angels are urging you to plan yourself well because it will lead you to a happy life. It is God to follow. It is good to follow your steps. It is good to follow the steps of others who are successful in life because it will give hope to someone who is facing challenges. Follow their steps and let no jealousy distract your attention. So I don't know how many ways you want to hear it, but everything just aligned up, like everything. 2727 goes with the Judgment card, rebirthing, rediscovering. And 2752 goes with the Two of Wands cards. It's decision making and planning, and a mentor. And a guide. Get to it, beautiful beings of light. Whether you're a man or a woman, you are a beautiful being of light. And God wants you to get in motion right now. And again, I feel like I'm talking to a Leo. Or you could be an Aquarius. Or you can be an air sign. So, yep, that's it. That's all. Have a great weekend. Conquer this weekend because it's for you. If you don't have to be out dealing with others, unless you're trying to find a mentor, don't. Focus on your creativeness and your tasks that you're already working. Focus on your projects. Focus on you. And hey, you're being reborn. Don't forget.